Lee Hogan here, VIP boxing down at the Jennings Gym in Cockpool, and I'm about to chat to Mr. Corey. Corey?
Yeah, that's the one, Corey.
I've only been getting it wrong for years, haven't I, mate? How are you doing, mate?
Yeah, good to have you.
I am. Looking forward to the start of the new season, and you're fortunate to be on your first little away trip, mate.
That's it, yeah.
Going to Blackpool.
Change of scenery, so nice little away day, something different, switch it up, so should be a different type of feeling. I feel like I got used to Bolton, sort of felt like home in a way. Like after my debut, I was settled in, I was used to it. Now I'm going in, the weigh-in and everything's going to feel different because it's all at a new venue and everything. So
it's a great venue. It's one of Steve Wood's, your manager's favourite venues. I think it's because he had so many good memories there with Brian Rose and Jack Arnfield a few years ago. But it's a lovely place, and if we get it full, and I think we'll do, because we've got a great top of the bill there. We've got Mason Cartwright against a kid called Tyler Christopher, who's 10-0. Big step up for Tyler, but that makes it exciting. He's got everything to gain, nothing to lose, and it puts all the pressure on Mason because it's a must-win fight for him.
Yeah, definitely.
So,
good card.
And we've got all the talented kids. We've got the young kids from Blackpool, Jacob Brown, Tom Varian, a couple of kids from up Morecambe, a few Scousers on there, and a new signing, a kid who won a bronze medal at the Commonwealth.
Yeah,
could be a great dog.
Yeah.
It's a good kid. He's only tiny. Makes you look big.
Yeah, I know. Rare that, isn't it?
But just going back to your last fight, because it was back in June, wasn't it?
Yeah,
when you moved
June
to 4-0.
7th, I think it was.
And prior to that, you'd had 3 of the usual suspects, and each time they'd moved up in experience. I think prior to that was Jake Pollard. I think he was close to being a Centurion, and you knew what you were going to get with him. And then we got a new kid. I think it was only his 6th fight. I think he'd won 1, lost 4, and we didn't know what we was going to get. But you know what we did get from him? We got fun from him. He threw with you, didn't he, mate?
Yeah, he come to have a fight. He's one of them. If I didn't turn up on the night, if I didn't throw back on that, I would have got beat.
No, listen, I thought it was great. Listen, it was a 40, 36.
Yeah.
And a deserved one as well. But he did make you wait for it though, mate.
Of course I had to, yeah. If I weren't switched on, I was getting caught, and he let me know if I dropped my hands, I'd find out.
Hey, and you know, again, I love it when I come here, and again, I've been very fortunate today because I got to see you on the pads with Dave and Mike, and you were saying to me, because you weren't happy with your performance, am I right?
No, I'm still not now. Like, I just know what I'm capable of, and knowing that's not even 20-30% of me. I just thought I need to just pick my times better. Obviously, I'm sometimes too game for my own good in a way, and can just stand and get involved in a fight where I didn't need to. I can box. I'm good behind my jab when I throw it, so I could have boxed and made it a lot easier night for me, but it will probably entertain.
You say that, but I just say you are very, very you have not had a fight where you've not delivered. You know, you've made me smile every time. In fact, I rewatched it this morning, and again I was grinning through it because what I was watching today again is what you often bring what I see in there into the ring, and I always like it when that happens. But these angles that you make and how busy you are when you're on the inside is wonderful. But I was just seeing, because when you were talking with Dave and Mike, it was just being slightly more educated on getting onto the inside.
There, yeah, I'm okay once I've got there, but it's working my way in and not getting caught with the daft shots on the way in, getting behind my jab to then be inside, and then I can do what I do best there. But I'm getting caught with stuff that I don't need to.
But you do set a tremendous pace.
Yeah.
I was hoping this was going to be a 6-rounder, but it's a packed card up in Blackpool, so there's not enough room for that. It's just going to be a 4-rounder. And then hopefully in November when we return back to Bolton, you're going to be on that, and that's going to be your first 6-rounder.
Yeah.
That pace that you set, is that going to be easy for you to do the 6? Or are you looking forward to it?
Yeah, that's going to carry over. So what I do for 4, I'm going to do for 6. Yeah, just going to make sure I'm fit, but definitely, it's what's unique a bit to me these people don't like it when you're sticking it on them and stuff, so it's what I do best in a way. And it works well for me inside, high volume, high pressure. It's what
great variety of shots as well, mate.
Over longer rounds, it's what's going to break people down. It's a bit harder in 4, but over them longer period of time, if I can keep that pace, which I plan to do, it's going to
I've said this a lot.
Down.
When you move up to 6, you find a lot of kids who have a style like yourself do get those stoppages when they do come along, but often they come inside the 4.
Yeah.
And that's because of the mindset of the opponent, because they know if it's been hard, and every one of your opponents, it's been hard for them because of the pace that you set. And when they get to the end of the second round, they're only a third of the way through it. When they get to the end of the third round, they're only halfway through it, and that breaks their hearts.
Yeah, it's mental, innit? So they could retire in the corner, or like with my style and pace, it's I'm not doing this for 6 rounds. Might scrape through 4, but 6, not gonna do it.
And preparations for this, I know in this gym you're very fortunate. You've got great kids. You've got young Harry Winard. You've got the young kid who was in the ring with you today. He was on the pads. He was alternating between Mike and Dave. Young Joe Turner. He's putting weight on now, so he's probably a little bit heavier than you.
Of size, yeah.
But have you been moving around in-house, or have you been moving around with other people, and if so, who?
So most of it has been in-house, but not with the same lads. So I've done rounds with Tay, one of the amateurs, 2 of the lads, Jack and Kian, together, switching back and forth, so they're staying in fresh. I'm staying in, and they're getting in fresh.
Like a round robin?
Yeah, so I'm the one staying in, and them 2 are just switching. There was a lad from Italy come down. He was training here whilst he was at uni, so I'd got a few rounds with him as well. That was good. He's my weight. He's on the Italian national team and that. And then outside of the gym, I've been doing, for the past few weeks, rounds with Sean Huddart.
I filmed him. I did a little interview with him up in Newcastle way. I think he trains with the Dickinsons,
yeah.
And very, very successful amateur. I think he was 6 or 7 national titles.
Yeah, 7 times.
Yeah, the last time was the elite champion. So he'd won it through every weight and age category that you can do. And I think he's 3-0 as a pro now, isn't he?
Yeah, my weight as well. So in terms of amateur pedigree, I'm not going to get better than that. He's my weight as well, so it's been good rounds for that, yeah.
Great confidence builder for you?
Definitely as well. It's let me... and I know what I'm capable of anyway, but that sort of like settled it, the level I am at. So yeah, no, definitely a good confidence boost.
And your opponent, we've got a kid from Hull. I think when we talk about you've stepped up each time with your English journeyman, experience-wise, one with about 30-odd fights, then 50-odd fights, then close to 100 fights. Now you've got a Centurion, I think he's close to 120 fights. Got Luke Flash, and a good kid, fought our shows many a time, only small, 5'3", but game. I like him. I think you'll enjoy the fight as well with him, mate.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. So something different again, like you say, he come to give it a bit as well. Some of them took up and that, but he does throw back and that. So that's what I've always wanted. That's where the openings come, and it'll work well for me. It's a different style of fight, and something I can...
I'll say there's a lot of box ticked for you in this fight, like you say. Going back to the usual suspects, just slightly more experience, new venue, and also, like I say, I think you're just refining yourself, aren't you? That style that you've got, you're keeping that, you're just improving it and making it better.
Yeah, I'm still technically like in the apprentice stage in a way, so I'm just working on everything and learning off these fights. That's what they're for. I've learned so much off these past few fights. They've done me a world of good, and they're only going to do me better for in the future. Well,
I think it's time for me to ask you this question, because I like to ask all the young pros. Like, so you was a good amateur, you won the developments, didn't you?
Yeah.
How do you think you would fare against yourself in your last amateur fight now?
Probably bagger him now. Yeah.
You think there's been that much improvement?
Yeah, honestly, I do. Yes, I think a bit of mindset as well. I was sort of losing love in a way with the amateurs.
I remember you telling me that.
Yeah, towards the end. Obviously, every fight's 50-50, but a few decisions in that here and there, and it's the case with anyone, innit? But I didn't have the drive as much for it. As soon as I turned pro, it brought that spark back in a way, and like, yeah, it's brought me on leaps and bounds, and I've not been out the gym since.
Right,
It's brought me on.
We'll leave it on that note. We'll have all your sponsors running through, the people that are helping to make this journey slightly easier.
Yeah,
in this place, it's never easy, is it, mate?
Nah, never.
But we'll look for a great performance as per usual on September the 6th at Blackpool at the Winter Gardens, and we have Louise down there doing our post-fight interviews. She's going to say 5-0.
Without a doubt.
Correct. Take care, mate. Bye.
Cheers, Lee. Thank you.
For all boxing info, news and latest interviews, amateur and pro, across the north, click and subscribe. VIP Boxing Promotions. Also Twitter, Instagram and Facebook.